Hey folks, this is Vince with Dad's Gaming Addiction, and today we're going to quickly review Traveler's Rest. This is a game that you can find on Steam's Early Access program for about 15 bucks, though it is 20% off until June 24th, 2021. It's important to stress early access. That means everything that you're about to see here, including this review, is subject to change. So, Traveler's Rest is an innkeeper kind of game where you're going to be trying to craft various foods and drinks and then selling them to customers. There's also a fair bit of customization in this game. You can buy tables and benches and put them down. You can buy various carpets and things to put on the wall. A cat will come by and visit you from time to time, so you can put down a cat bed and a place for it to sleep. You can put down various chests to store items. So there's a lot to buy in terms of customizing your shop, although it's going to take you some time to get there just because of the sheer amount of grind that this game involves. So, what does a typical day feel like whenever you're playing this game? Well, first and foremost, the game is broken up over days. There's a day and night cycle. At night, there's not a whole lot of difference except that the temperature will go down. So you'll have to use wood in order to heat your fireplace and keep your customers from complaining. Luckily, wood spawns naturally around your inn, so you can just step outside, pick up some wood, and go back inside. Wood's also going to be used for various crafting stations in this game, so you'll be able to, say, go back into your back room and craft various foods and drinks. For example, there is a fireplace that you can interact with, and that will allow you to make porridge or soup. And then when you unlock things like bread, you'll be able to make bread that way. And each of these items need crafting ingredients. So, for example, you may need to make wheat flour and then combine that with a bucket of water and some bread yeast in order to make some wheat bread. Or for something a bit more simple, you just need, for soup or porridge, it's just a bucket of water. There's a well nearby, so you can just interact with the well and fill up water for free. That's not too big of a deal. Although buckets are a thing in this game, they are commodities, so if you're not happy with your starter buckets, then you can go and buy more. There's a order system in this game. Right outside your shop, there's like a little, I guess, mailbox that you can interact with, and you can place orders. And what's cool is that you can, place orders for, various ingredients, for the customizable objects, various things that you might need. Or, like I said, once you unlock the ability to do so, you can bypass the need to purchase these ingredients and just grow them outright. Above your farm, or above your inn, is a field, and you'll be able to, buy seeds, which are much cheaper, and then plant the seeds in the farm. It's very simple. There's no watering required. You just till the land and you put the seeds in, and there you go. It's not like Stardew Valley where you have to put sprinklers down or water the crops yourself. Putting fertilizer down, I have not seen any of that, so it's very rudimentary this way. Just put the seeds in there, and boom, they're grown. You harvest it. You're given the tools right from the beginning of the game, so it's not like you need to, like in Stardew Valley, upgrade tools or buy tools or whatever. So it's more of a simple take on the farming side of it, but it is an option should you not want to buy the ingredients. You could just grow them if you want to. There is an upgrade system in this game. There's, first of all, XP that your character will be earning, and then you can spend them to do things like improve your cleaning speed, or improve your haggling, or crafting, or farming, or bartending. Make your crafting faster, make your bartending faster. When it comes to haggling, just better prices and all. So there's that. There's also a tech tree, aside from your player's talent/skill tree. And in this particular tech tree, you're going to be unlocking new recipes. In the very beginning, you can only make porridge. And even I think it's just gruel or something like that. That's the very basic thing that you'll be making right from the beginning. You don't even have to have anything in your inventory. You just serve gruel to your customers or whatever it is. But once you get the ability to make soup or porridge or just the simplest of ales or whatever, you'll be able to start putting them into your bar's inventory, and then start pouring the beer or the meat or whatever and serving customers as they come in. They'll come in, come to the counter, ask for something, and click the button and you just give it to them. It's very simple. They sit down, they start eating. On occasion, they get rowdy. You have to go over to them and talk to them. They make messes, so you have to like clean tables by holding in the mouse button, using your mop that you're given to clean the floors. The mop can also be used to get rid of rowdy customers. Anyway, as one does. So back to the tech tree thing, there's multiple things to unlock. Like there's lagers, porters, ambers, wheat, brown, dark, cider, rye, distilling, wine. That's just on the drink side. Under cooking, you've got teas, breads, soups, roasting, sausages, stews, jams, pickles, shababs, pies, cheeses. Farming, this is where the seeds come in, unlocking root seeds, apple seeds, herbs, greens, berries, and so on. Building, you'll get a workshop that you can buy. There's metalworking and woodworking, tables, chairs. You could buy the chairs and tables outright, your kegs outright, but like I said, you can craft things on your own. There's a social and magic tree, which are quote-unquote coming soon, so they're not implemented in the game yet. The game does have a fair bit of depth in terms of crafting. It's not that far in depth, but there will come a point where you'll, at level 4, unlock the orders system, and these are like specific things that customers will be asking for on this general board, and they'll want certain ingredients to make the food or drink a certain flavor. So for example, they may want porridge that is sweet. So whenever you go into the back to actually make some porridge, you can add honey to the porridge before making it in order to make that ingredient, or to make that porridge batch sweet, and then you can then turn that into the message board to fulfill your order and get some experience. But you'll be able to adjust the flavor of various things that you're making. You can make the hops, or you can make the beer out of various hops, for example, and that will affect certain things. It's again, it's not a huge deal, but it's in the game. There's also some other things in this game that I've not unlocked yet. This particular playthrough is about, I want to say 3 hours at this point, and I'm only level 4. To unlock the cellar is reputation level 10, and I'm assuming you'll be using the cellar to age cheeses and ferment wines, I'm guessing. Typically, that's what they're used for in real life, right? You'll be able to unlock rooms at some point. You'll be able to upgrade your tavern via money, I think at reputation level 8 or 9 or something like that. So there is a progression here, and it's going to take you some time to get through everything. Again, I've spent roughly 2.5, 3 hours playing this, and there's still a lot that I haven't gotten unlocked yet. Employees are at reputation level 6. You can hire bartenders, floor workers, housekeepers, that kind of thing, to help you out. But yeah, I mean, it's fairly simple. It'll keep you busy for a while. It's a bit grindy. It gets a little monotonous. Spending 3 hours at a time on this, you'll be doing the same things over and over and over again, earning the tech points that you need to unlock various things, or the reputation points that you need to just level up in general, and XP points and so on. But I like the fact that you're given choices as to what items that you want to sell to the customers, and you'll be able to place various ales and meads into the taps, and you pour the beers. Again, it's very simple. If you ever played, there's a similar game to this called, I think, Winkle-G or something like that. I can never pronounce it. But it's not exactly like it. Winkle-G plays a little differently, but it's got the same vibe. It's got that casual shopkeeper vibe that will keep you busy for several hours at a time. So do I recommend this one? Yes. Again, it's early access, but it's on sale for 20% off for the next week as of the date and time of this recording. So I would highly recommend checking this one out if you're just looking for, casual innkeeper game. If you guys haven't already subscribed to me on Twitch and YouTube, that way you can stay up to date with any new content I'm going to publish. This is Vince. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.